Right, okay, hello and welcome to my very first YouTube video where I'm going to be sharing some crafting techniques with you. Now what I'm going to do today is a nice basic one that you should be able to follow quite easily using some products from Orkhouse Studios. So in order to do this you will need some sort of foam. If you don't have foam you can use either stencil brushes or just a makeup sponge. I've got a tree stamp from Orkhouse Studio on a block. I've got pigment ink, and this one I'm using is wine and it's from Orkhouse Studio. I've got a plain tag, again from Orkhouse. I'm also going to need a circle cutter, some copy paper and some sticky notes. So first off, this is going to be a nice little tree scene on a tag. So I need to create a moon, and in order for that moon to take place I need a mask. And I can make a nice easy one using a sticky note and a circle punch. And that's the bit I want. And I want my moon to be about there, I'd say. I'm only using this one colour, this wine colour. Like I said, you can use stencil brushes or whatever you want to do this, but I'm just using foam today. I'm going to dab off any excess and then drag it through the moon, very gently dragging it through. This is creating a nice autumny, wintry sky. I'm going to do it on both sides so that I can create that sky. And you always think you haven't got much on until you do your big reveal. Just need a little bit more there. There we go. So you can see we've got our moon in the sky there. Next thing, there's going to be a tree on here, and the tree needs some land. So I'm going to take my copy paper and rip it. Okay, I'm going to use that side. I'm going to use this as the mask now. So I'm covering up the bit that I don't want ink on and leaving the bit that I do. Take my sponge, ink it up, and I want this one to be quite dark down here. Now I can lift that bit there just to check. I might have a little bit more on. And there we go. And I want to create a bit more interest in the background. So I'm just going to put that there. I'm not re-inking because I want this to be lighter. Like that. And then a final one is even lighter. Just there. So there I've got my landscape from my tree to go on. Finally, I need to ink up my tree. This tree is lovely, it's detailed, and it just fits in beautifully with this. And I'm going to do it off the side of the tag here. So just there, I think. There we go. Again, remember this is all in the same colour. So I've got that there. Now at the moment it looks like it's slightly floating. So to stop that from happening, I'm going to cover it up so I can just see a small amount of the bottom of the tree. Then I'm going to ink up my foam again, dab the excess off, and then add a little shadow. You can see there that's planted the tree in nicely. And that's that tag done. Now once you've mastered that technique, you can create a card like that. It's using exactly the same techniques as I've just shown you, except I did actually use stencil brushes for this. Added in another type of tree, and that's created a wonderful atmospheric card. I hope you've enjoyed having a watch of this and you have a nice little play. Any questions, just let me know. Otherwise I will hopefully see you in another little crafty video soon. Bye for now.